Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to Sam's Cool Colors. To celebrate the holidays, we're going to color in this page of a happy snowman together. To do that, we're going to use 5 colors, and today I'll be using crayons. So if you have anything else you want to use, whether it's markers, colored pencils, feel free to do that, and you can follow along with each color as we go. And if you want to color along with me, take a look in the description below where you'll see a link. You can download this page and print it out so we can do this together at home. So let's get started with our first color. So you want to take a look in your art box and find any red. So this is a regular red, so you can use that for anything you may have that you're using from your art box. And we're going to use this red in a few different areas for our fun snowman. So let's start out by using this red on our snowman's gloves. So here on the left side, you'll see that I'm going to start out by using it on our snowman's first glove over here on the left. And I am going to just color that in. I like to outline it first and then color it in nice and quickly. And again, you can move at your pace. If you want to move a little bit slower, a little bit faster, you can always pause or you can skip ahead. That's the great part. But as long as you have a picture at the very end that you're really happy with, that's all that matters when it comes to art. So I am going to now move on to our happy snowman's second hand here with the glove. So both gloves we can make red. If you want to pick a different color for your gloves or any part of our snowman, feel free to do that. That's the wonderful thing about art. You can be as creative as you want on that day. So now our 2 gloves are colored in red. Let's use red in a few other spots on our snowman's scarf. So right over here, I want to use 2 colors. We'll use 2 different colors on the scarf. So what we'll do is, as you'll see, let's pick this part over here, which is the first part of the scarf, and let's make that red. Okay, and then what you're going to see is we'll use another color, but to do that, we'll need to skip a space. So we colored this in red. Let's skip this space right here. And let's go ahead and make this red. So we're going to skip every other for now, and let's leave it white. And then if you stay towards the end, you'll see what other color we can use to just make the snowman's scarf that much more colorful. Okay, now let's skip this one in the middle, and let's go right over here and color this in red as well. And now that we have the middle of the scarf all colored in, let's go ahead and go to the bottom of the scarf. So let's pick any spot. I'll just pick this one here to make this red. Okay. And just to make it a little bit more colorful, let's skip that part there and go right down to the bottom of the scarf. And you see the other end of the scarf, which is hanging as well. Let's do the opposite. So let's make this part in the middle. Instead of it being white, let's make this red. And then when we come in with the other color for the scarf, it'll all make sense. Okay, beautiful. Now, one last piece will be our snowman's tongue. So you can see that beautiful smile that our snowman has. Let's go ahead and color in our snowman's tongue red as well. All right, great work. So our next color is going to be black. So let's use black on 2 different parts of our snowman. So this is going to be used for our snowman's hat, as well as the buttons for our happy snowman. So let's go ahead and start to use the black first on the hat, and then we'll work our way down. So right over here, I am just going to outline this and just carefully color in our snowman's hat using that black color. And if you want to color in the snowman's hat a completely different color, that's okay too. Let me know in the comments, what color did your snowman's hat come out at the very end? So we're going to leave this middle part white for now, and we'll come back in a little later with a different color. Okay, so the bottom of our snowman's hat will also be black, just so it matches. And we can come in with that and finish out with the black color on top. And now let's move on to our snowman's button. So our happy snowman has 3 buttons, and we're going to make all 3 buttons black, okay? And as you know, one of the fun parts about a snowman is when you get to make a snowman out of the snow, you get to decorate the snowman. So you can put scarves, you can put gloves, you can put buttons. And one of the parts we're going to color in next is one of the most fun parts, actually, the nose. And we use something very common for the nose, which we'll talk about here. So now that we have both of those spots filled in with our black, let's move on to the next color, which is going to be orange. So the orange is going to be for our nose. So our snowman's nose, usually you see a carrot used. So for that, we're going to use orange, and we'll put that right here on the middle of our snowman's face, and it will represent the carrot nose. And that's one of the fun parts when you have a snowman. You work hard to make the snowman, and then you have a fun time decorating the snowman with all sorts of fun things and making a nose for the snowman. So that's what this orange is for, to represent that nose, usually from a carrot. Very fun. Beautiful. So now with our orange nose in place, let's pick our next color, which is going to be green. So I want you to find any green. This is a regular green crayon, and we're going to use this in a couple of different places. Let's use it to finish the top of our snowman's hat, and let's use this as the second color for our scarf. So let's start out at the top and just color that last piece in. So we left it white before, and now we want to color it in with our green. And with the green on the page, it starts to add to that holiday feel, to that Christmas feel, to that winter feel. And so let's use this now, green on these spots that we left white on our scarf. Color those in with the green. And you can feel free to use any other colors if you want, but the red and the green mix always reminds me of the holiday season. And so I wanted to make sure we use that for our really happy snowman. All right, so the top of our scarf is now finished. Let's move on to those bottom pieces of the scarf, right? The parts that are hanging, color that in as well with the green. And this was the look I mentioned earlier, where you have 2 different colors on the scarf. So we were able to do this because we left the other parts white. So we can come back in with another wonderful color. Okay, beautiful. So now we've colored in our scarf, our snowman's hat. I want to use one other color on our coloring page, and that is going to be blue. So this is a Crayola blue that's called steel blue. You may not have it, but just use any bright blue. So anything you have in your art box, this is a bright blue or a regular blue, just go ahead and use that. And we're going to use this around our snowman, where you see these snow circles. You see the snow falling around our snowman. So let's go ahead and use that blue to color those in really nicely. That's just going to add some more color to our page. And I'll just jump around here as we go down. And I will color those in as we go, just like that. Have a fun time coloring these in. Follow with those circles, okay? Beautiful. Now, what I'd like to do is let's take this same blue and let's actually do an outline around our snowman just to help represent that our snowman is made of snow. So what do I mean by that? So basically, let's go in here and let's just follow the shape. Use that color and take your time and just follow the shape of our snowman. So what you see is that blue starts to come on the page, and it gives our snowman just a little bit more life and color. And it just represents that our snowman, like I said, is made of snow. Okay. And what you can do is you can also outline the shape of the snowman's face and also the snowman's facial expression. So anything you see with the snowman in terms of the lines around the eyes, you can color those in with the same blue. You see, I'm just tracing it. You don't have to create different lines. Just follow the same lines. And you see how this looks so different from the bottom? You have a little bit more color on this page, and it looks more like a snowman because you have that blue that matches with the snow that's falling out of the sky. So right over here, let's do the same thing. Just go around anywhere you see lines on our snowman, and you can just go ahead and color that in. Just shape it. We're not going to color in the snowman. We're just doing an outline, okay? We're just going to do this outline around our snowman. Just like that. Beautiful. And again, it's just giving our snowman something a little bit more colorful. And now let's do the buttons right around the buttons. Just circle that around with your crayon or your marker. Same thing, just giving it that look to give it more of a snow effect. All right. And the last place we want to use our blue is going to be here at the bottom. So let's go ahead and outline. You see these wavy lines at the very bottom? That's going to be more snow. So let's go ahead and color that in with our same blue color. And just follow it along. Follow it all the way around till you get to the very bottom. And then what we can do is, just to make it that much more colorful, let's go ahead and just color it to the bottom, okay? This way, we can see a lot more snow that's on the bottom of our coloring page. And it just represents the winter time, right? When we have snowmen around that we can make, we have enough snow that we can make the snowmen. And it's just a really fun time of the year. Ah, beautiful. Very nice. Making our colorful page that much nicer. Okay. So we are almost done. Once we finish coloring in the bottom here. Great job. Excellent work, everyone. So now we finished coloring in our fun page of a happy snowman together using 5 colors. I hope you all had a great time today. And if you did, be on the lookout for more Sam's Cool Colors episodes coming your way. I look forward to seeing you all next time.